It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Kitchenland USA, and Smouse Brothers Foundation Repair and Waterproofing. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hi there. Good morning to you on Thursday. The week is flying by. Hope it is for you as well. Got a lot of rain yesterday and last night, that's for sure. We needed it, so let's begin with some news.
All right. The Ozarks woman who tried to steal Graceland from Elvis Presley's family was sentenced to close to 5 years in prison. Lisa Findley from Kimberling City got national attention for her fraud scheme, which claimed that Lisa Marie Presley had used Graceland as collateral for a loan. She ended up pleading guilty to mail fraud. She was sentenced to 57 months in prison and then 3 years supervised release. Bass Pro Shops has acquired Hobie and is bringing Hobie's production of kayaks and sailboats and much more watercraft like that from Mexico to Lebanon. The move will create some new jobs in Lebanon. The Hobie brand will live under Bass Pro's White River Marine Group. The company had been headquartered in California since its creation in 1950.
Wow. Okay. That's a big name brand for sure. Well, we just moved into autumn a few days ago, but our friends at Silver Dollar City are always and already thinking about Christmas because that's what they do. And they say this year will be bigger than ever. And they're giving us a heads up that it will be the last year for Rudolph's Light Parade. After 10 years, SDC is ending the parade after this Christmas. But Rudolph will have a role to play at Silver Dollar City, maybe an expanded role. This Saturday, SDC will announce what it is, that role, and all the new things that they're planning for 2026. You can watch those announcements live on their Facebook page Saturday, I think 1 o'clock, I think is the time.
By the way, what is the deer's name? The deer's.
Rudolph. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Say it one more time.
Rudolph.
It's so funny. I've never said Rudolph's name with an L. I say Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. Rudolph.
It's Rudolph.
Rudolph. I mean, you're right that there's an LF in it. Just
like there's an N in government.
It's an LPH, by the way.
It's the little things.
Government. I know. You know what word people mispronounce a lot, and it drives me crazy, but I don't correct them. But I'm going to correct them right now, and maybe they'll be watching.
Library?
Atmosphere.
Oh.
Atmosphere. It's
How do they say
atmosphere? They say atmosphere, like with an N. No, it's an M. Atmosphere.
Atmosphere?
That's what people say. Have you
never heard
it?
anybody say that.
Oh,
no,
so many people say it. So many people. But I say Rudolph without an L. So who am I to correct anybody on their
Clearly
grammar?
no one. I've gotten them all right so far. So, well, you know who else is thinking about winter? Missouri's Department of Transportation, because they deal with a lot of it those months out of the year. Last year, it didn't have enough snowplow drivers. So this year, trying to offer new part-time options that might attract potential drivers for those snowplows. So now they're offering 8-hour shifts for plow drivers instead of the normal 16-hour shifts, which seems long, doesn't it? 16 hours in a snowplow? Because you got to be on. You got to be thinking all the time so that you don't wreck the snowplow, because the worst thing in the world would be to have to be towed in your snowplow. The guys at the office,
that's happened. We've done the stories.
I know.
And it would be also terrifying.
And can
you imagine the weight of that thing?
Well, and I'm sure the drivers will never live it down in the garage. You have to have a commercial driver's license if you want to do this, and you'll make $23 an hour. So you can apply if you're interested at modot.org, modot.org /careers.
Very good. All right. Numbers are looking good for Missouri State University. They just set a new enrollment record of 27,235. That's cool. Because remember, we were telling you yesterday that Biff Williams wants to get
30.
to 30,000, right?
Yeah.
In the next 5 years. I feel like they're going to do it. MSU is retaining students. They're also adding a lot of numbers in dual enrollment classes and in transfer students. Enrollment in West Plains is also up by almost 3%. That's West Plains MSU's campus. And then interestingly, the number of international students is down around 1 percentage point compared to last fall.
But total enrollment is up.
Yes, moving in the right direction to hit that 5-year goal. Out of Midwest schools, Evangel University was just named a top performer in social mobility, coming in at number 34. U.S. News and World Report looked at more than 1,800 universities and measured outcomes for graduating college students. So this is interesting. Like, what is social mobility?
Right. That's what I'm wondering.
Students from economically disadvantaged backgrounds often have more trouble completing a degree, even when everything else is equal. And with Evangel being recognized in this being great at social mobility, apparently that means that they had success in overcoming those deficits that students might come in with due to their economic background. So they are graduating large numbers of those students who receive Pell Grants.
Okay.
And
then those students, former students, I guess, would be able to get decent jobs. Are they looking at that, or is it just graduation?
Yes. So they measure outcomes for the graduating college seniors.
Well, good. That's the right outcome, right? A job when you graduate.
This is kind of fun. Another huge diamond was found at Crater of Diamond State Park in Arkansas. A family from Oklahoma found a nearly 3-carat brown diamond during their recent visit. Just for the record, because I was curious, the park has 38 acres that you can dig on. I didn't know how much, I was like, what's the space here? 38 acres.
That's good size. We've never been.
I know. I kind of want to go. I think it's the only thing there.
Okay. Yeah, but it's diamonds, so.
Yeah, and 3-carat ones are 2.79 to be exact.
And for free if you can find them.
And for free if you can find them. A girl found it. She was sifting, sifting the little, kind of like you do at Smallin Cave.
Yep.
Have you ever been to Smallin Cave, or was that just me? Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what was happening. She was sifting and she found it.
All right. Very good. I don't know if you heard about this, but it was very interesting to me. Chick-Fil-A is getting into the drink game. How about that? It's starting up a new beverage shop that's going to be called Daybright. It will sell coffee, smoothies, and some food, but mostly drinks. No word yet, because I was interested in what the food will be at the new standalone restaurant, but they said it will not be the popular chicken menu. It's only opening one location right now near its Atlanta headquarters, but they're going to test it, see how it does, and maybe there'll be more Chick-fil-A drink places called Daybright out there, one near you, because we got a lot of Chick-fil-A's now in town.
I feel like their competition is terrified right now.
Well, there's obviously very good money in drinks. People are willing. I'm looking at one of them.
I know that you were about to dog me. Listen,
top dollar.
When I go splurge, I'm buying a $5 coffee. When Ethan goes to splurge, he's buying a 72-inch TV. Okay. You know how many coffees I could have for that amount? Thank you.
I don't.
And by the way, I think I speak for a lot. Sorry, but I think I speak for a lot of females.
I would rebut that by saying I don't do that every day. The TV happens once in a while, and I write it off. It's a tax write-off. You see it back there? It's part of the podcast. Anywho, there's money in the coffee game. I should have gotten into it a long time ago. I always wanted to have a coffee shop, and I never did it. And now look, everybody else is making money, and I'm not.
You know what? You know what happened? Ethan doesn't like to get up early.
That's true. That kind of puts a damper on the morning coffee shop. But people buy drinks all day long, 24/7 now.
It's true.
caffeine and everything. I don't understand.
All right, listen, my friend, moving on.
Okay, get ready. The price of everything's going up. Here's some more good news. Disney Plus is going up. You're going to pay more for it. It's raising its prices. Disney Plus and Hulu Plus with ads will both jump to $12 a month from $10 a month. And then Disney Plus Premium without ads will climb from $16 a month to $19 a month. So There you go. And robots, it was inevitable, but robots are being called up to the big leagues. Major League Baseball is going to start using robot umpires next season, 2026. And here's how it's going to work. Human home plate umpires will still call balls and strikes as normal, but they're going to have a robot right over their shoulder. And if a team doesn't like the human call, they can throw a challenge flag, or actually it's baseball. So they do this or tap their hat or scratch their nose or whatever they're going to do to say, I want a challenge. And the challenge will be heard. Teams get 2 challenges. So you can only challenge 2 balls and strikes, I guess, at home per game, and get additional appeals in extra innings if it goes there. Challenges must be made by a pitcher, catcher, or batter. And a team keeps its challenge if the challenge is successful. Reviews will be shown on the scoreboard, so the fans will get to see them. And there you go. That'll be interesting.
I don't love it. I didn't even love when they had playback on cameras, because I just kind of feel like part of the game is learning how to navigate the refs and the umps.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if it's the
Super Bowl and it's a game-winning, yeah. I mean, I know this is baseball, but come on, it's coming to football. It's coming everywhere. If it's coming to baseball, it's coming everywhere else too.
If it's the 85 World Series and your team gets ripped off in Game 6 and doesn't win the World Series because the Royals cheated, then, I could have used replay. I'm kidding, everybody. Actually, I'm not kidding, but I'll get over it eventually.
Eventually, yeah. Maybe in another 40 years. Cardinals
still lost Game 7 on their own.
Okay, guys, weekend events. We are almost there. Not quite, but we're getting close. This weekend, I'm just going to read some of the many that we have at aroundtheozarks.com under the events tab. The Gilloy's Ghost Light. New sessions every Friday. Check that out. Also, Springfield Citywide Garage Sale. We told you about this from the Springfield Greene County Park Board. Very cool. If you're not familiar, it's where they map the garage sales in town. And then there's a big thing happening at Doling Park with that through Clean Green Springfield, where you can upcycle your stuff. Anyway, that's cool. Rockin' Rogersville, which is music festival. Wagon Walk Dog. It's a fundraiser. Walk, wag, give back. Good times. Farmers Market of the Ozarks happening as well. So just go check it out right now. Lots of things.
The walk to end Alzheimer's is Saturday at Jordan Valley Park. You can join me for that. Yeah.
Yes. Lots of things.
Okay.
Aroundtheozarks.com. Click on events. Also, before we go, we want to remind you that we will be drawing today for the Ozarks Kingdom Country contest, where a listener will win 2 tickets to go see the Chiefs versus the Raiders. That game is happening on October 19th at Arrowhead.
Okay. It's a good prize. Check it out, aroundtheozarks.com.
All right. Yeah, you'll have to submit a picture of yourself around the Ozarks, by the way. Not in Kansas City, but around the Ozarks. Got it?
Because of the name.
Because of the name. That's why we like to call ourselves Around the Ozarks.
Yep. There you go.
All right, y'all. We're one day closer to Friday. We are super thankful you tuned in, and we will see you back here tomorrow.
See you.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Thursday. It's September 25th, and there's no rain in the forecast today. We need a little break. Feeling a bit waterlogged from the rain showers around the last couple of days. And this morning, the other welcome news is that temperatures, they're in the 50s. It feels kind of cool and crisp out there early on today, and it's going to be a fantastic weather day in the Ozarks with mostly sunny skies taking over in our forecast. Numbers this morning are starting out in the mid and upper 50s. It's comfortable, and I do expect that we see highs warm up and we'll land in the upper 70s today. I have 78 degrees for the afternoon high. Fabulous weather, though, is what's expected through the course of the day today. Numbers are slightly below average. We'll have plenty of sunshine to enjoy. Ground's still going to be soggy in some places, so I'm not sure you can get out and mow today. Grass is finally growing in a few places that haven't had much rain, and we are going to see mostly sunny skies today. I've got more sunshine in the forecast, more where that came from as we head into the late parts of the week. The frontal boundary that brought us all the rain and storms and the disturbance that came along with it, now moving off to the East Coast. There's a frontal boundary draped all the way from portions of upstate New York back through Kentucky, Tennessee, all the way down through Mississippi and down into portions of South Texas. Also, low pressure bringing ongoing rain and storms to Arizona, Nevada, California, and much of West Texas, as well as the panhandle of Oklahoma. So a lot of places that are oftentimes dry this time of the year are really getting quite a lot of moisture that will be ongoing in the forecast today. The other thing we have to look forward to today is a north breeze. We are now on the backside of that cold front, and that means a nice north wind is blowing in its place. 5 to 10 mile an hour winds will keep things nice. It's not too windy today. 80-degree temperatures return as early as tomorrow. I think we're back into the low 80s on Friday. Saturday, we continue to see 80s in the forecast. And I have this in place really as we head through the weekend. We may get into the mid 80s by Sunday. It might start feeling a bit warm. And then we'll also stay in the low 80s early next week. Sunshine is going to stick with us through that time period too. So we do have a dry stretch of days to enjoy, which after 2 to 4 inches of rain in the Ozarks the last couple of days, we could use this dry stretch to kind of dry things out and allow the ground to soak up the water that came our way. So highs today, talking 78 in Springfield. I think overnight tonight it will be even cooler because we've lost some of the cloud cover. We don't quite have the clouds around tonight to blanket us and keep us warm. We'll be falling back into the lower 50s overnight. By tomorrow, I still see sunshine in the forecast and high temps that return to near 80. We're in the 50s again on Saturday morning, but low 80s with more sun is in the forecast on Saturday, and we'll keep that going as we head into Sunday. However, on Sunday, I think temperatures could creep upward a bit more with highs landing in the middle 80s. Around the country, I told you about some of this rainfall, and today there's a slight risk of excessive rain for parts of the Southwest and also the Northeast coast, the Mid-Atlantic, the Central Gulf Coast, seeing showers and thunderstorms. Those begin today and continue into Friday as well. East Coast, going to be keeping an eye on the tropical Atlantic activity. There are 2 areas of low pressure that may potentially develop into tropical storms or eventually hurricanes. We'll have to watch how the models kind of handle those 2 systems that are out in the Atlantic. At the warm waters, things often get going this time of the year. It'll be interesting to see how these 2 areas of potential tropical development interact in the coming days. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I left you with yesterday was this: which desert plant is famous for surviving on the least amount of rain? And the options are A, Joshua tree, B, saguaro cactus, C, aloe vera, or D, tumbleweed. Which one famous for surviving on the least amount of rainfall? And if you chose B, the saguaro cactus, you would be correct. It is a tree-like cactus species. It can grow to be over 40 feet tall and does not need much water at all. It has an iconic presence in the desert, and it has a crucial role as a keystone species. Its unique adaptations for water storage, such as this accordion-like ribbed structure and expansive root system, allow it to survive the desert's harsh conditions. So, Now you know. Congrats if B was your guess. Here is your trivia question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. To qualify as a rainforest, does an area need more annual rain than sunshine? What do you think? A, yes, always. B, no. C, only in tropical regions. Or D, only in temperate regions. To qualify as a rainforest, does an area need more annual rain than sunshine? You can let me know your guess. That's at the website aroundtheozarks.com. Big shout out to our sponsors today, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. I hope everyone has a fantastic Thursday. The weather will be awesome. Grab the sunglasses, and I'll meet you back here early tomorrow morning.